again, it's like early, but can you talk to me about your thoughts on those numbers and what that might portend for a state like Pennsylvania, where there's a huge Latino population? Yeah, it's interesting. So a lot of these exit polls, it really depends on where you're standing, what precinct you're in. So is the volume of the Latino voter representative factors? We don't know. If we look back at 2020, exit polls were wildly off last time. But I suspect it's going to be the same thing. I was in Reading, Pennsylvania over the weekend, knocking on doors, and I can share with you the folks that we were able to talk to. Most of them had already voted, and they had voted for Harris. When I was talking to Catherine Clark and her team, they basically guesstimated that they were knocking at 2,000 doors in Pennsylvania a minute. If you were to ask me in that whole red part of Pennsylvania, what I'm looking at Reading, because that is a very much town. People were very upset, not so much supporting comments, but really upset at the Madison Square Garden comments. That's what coming out and coming up together. Something that's one that you mentioned too is Lehigh University. People have been waiting in line for 7 hours. That's the party in line.
Right. They're FaceTiming celebrities are FaceTiming in Pennsylvania from the campaign side to some people stay on.
Right. And so if you look at how much the Harris campaign cost $4 billion just they understand that that's the Holy Grail. And between the Latino vote, and I do think that the labor vote and the young vote is so hard to actually analyze because some of them can be registered to vote right now, some of them that are not on landlines. So I think those are going to be across the country. Those are going to be the two populations that people say, what really happened? We actually don't know. And that's a lot of actually represents it. So this election season, Michael Steele getting various degrees of bullishness. Like Claire McCaskill was here talking about Chuck Schumer. We know that Justice is one Manchin seat in West Virginia. The Senate is officially split here. What can you tell us?
Well, the other race that a lot of people were focused on was in my home state of Maryland, Governor Larry Hogan and my county executive Angela also looks, and that race has been called for Democrat for Angela. So in terms of the status quo ante, that stays in place. The Dems did not lose a seat. That's up here they would. It does speak to a very fundamental thing. And I think it kind of wraps into the other aspects of what we're talking about, that people need to just calm down. When you're running against 2 Street, guess what? That's a hard hill to climb. And I think there's a lot more game out there. Just relax.
Everybody sit down. I'm going to see you guys in the main studio, right?
Thank you, Alex. I should mention, Michael Steele just said that the Maryland Senate race has been called. NBC News has not made a projection in the Maryland Senate race at this hour. I will let you know, though, as soon as we do. It is 9 o'clock on the East Coast, and let's look at some calls. We got a lot of states closing. NBC News can project at this hour in the Michigan presidential race that it is too early to call. In the just as crucial swing state of Wisconsin, NBC News can project in the presidential race that it is too early to call. In the equally crucial swing state of Arizona, NBC News projects that the presidential race is too close to call. In the great state of Texas, NBC News projects that there is a winner, that Donald Trump has won in the great state of Texas. NBC News can also project a winner in the presidential race in North Dakota. The winner is Donald Trump. NBC News also projects a winner in the presidential race in South Dakota. The winner is Donald Trump. NBC News also projects a winner in the Wyoming presidential race. The winner is Donald Trump. In the great state of New York, NBC News projects that the presidential race is too early to call. In the great and now very closely watched state of Iowa, NBC News projects that the presidential race is too early to call. NBC News projects also that the presidential race in Minnesota is too early to call. NBC News projects that the presidential race in Nebraska is too early to call. NBC News projects that the presidential race in Colorado is too early to call. The projection in Louisiana is that it is too early to call the presidential race. Projection for the Kansas presidential race is that it is too early to call. And back to the Southwest, in New Mexico, NBC News projects that the presidential race is too early to call. Looking at the road to 70 with those races called thus far, we've now got Donald Trump standing at 154 electoral votes, Kamala Harris at 30 electoral votes. Looking back at the battleground states that have yet to be just having early or full closes. In Georgia, we've got just shy of 2/3 of the vote in. It is too close to call. A difference of just over 200,000 votes between the two candidates. In North Carolina, we've got less than 40% of the vote in there, and that is too early to call. And in the all-important swing state of Pennsylvania, not even 20% of the vote in Pennsylvania, and it is too early to call in Pennsylvania. Let's look at some of the Senate races, starting with the key and very interesting Senate race in the great state of Texas. Again, we've got a presidential race called in Texas, but in the Senate race between incumbent Republican Ted Cruz and his Democratic challenger, Congressman Colin Allred, it is in the Texas Senate race too early to call. Let's now look at the Arizona Senate race. NBC is projecting that this is also too early to call between Republican Kerry Lake and Democrat Louis Gallego. In the Wisconsin Senate race, where Democratic incumbent Tammy Baldwin is facing a Republican challenger, Eric Humphrey, NBC News projects in Wisconsin, it is too early to call. In the closely watched Michigan Senate race, where Democrat Alyssa Slotkin is up against Republican.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my show, That's What's Up. I am your host, Bo Everett. Sitting here watching the numbers come in. Whew, it's scary. It's scary. Disappointing in some states. Disappointing. It is disappointing. As you can see, my background sign. Let me give you a better look at it. Let's see if I can give you a better look at it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I froze up. Huh. Hmm. Let's, man, I should have turned. What up, bro?
What's up, my bro? What you doing?
Trying to get on YouTube. From my computer. Trying to video live on YouTube. So it's I think because I just thought about it, so it's not coming up. My video is frozen. So yeah, so I probably should. When I do the Western egg, I always turn it on like in 4 or 5 hours before. So. Oh no. Let me try that. I watched a Pacer game last night. I'm gonna have to put it on that FanDuel on the TV. Imagine if I just put it on your computer if you want to. No, I would rather see the game on TV. Yeah, well. Did they win? Yeah, they won. In Dallas. Oh, okay. All right. I like to play in Dallas. That's his home state. Yeah. That's his hometown. Let's see. He had 30, I think 30 points. Oh, really? Double. Uh-huh. He should have had more than that, but somehow set him out. Carlisle was pump, man. FanDuel. FanDuel. I can't never get this thing to work right. FanDuel. Uh-huh. I just type it. Oh, yeah? Yeah, ain't nothing else, bro. You ain't watching the numbers come in? I've been back and forth. Yeah. It'll be all night long. Like they was saying yesterday, don't expect Pennsylvania number to come. It'll take 2 or 3 days for them numbers to come out. And Jeffrey don't worry about that. Well, Donald Trump, he's up. Don't worry about that. He's up or down. Them little small numbers. Right. He ain't get the big numbers. He got one big number, Florida. No, that ain't nothing. I ain't no surprise. That's why I tell him what's something I was about to get Florida. I doubt that. Right. Heck no. Them immigrants in Florida and plus them old Richmond down in that Miami. Mm-hmm. They ain't thinking about their people that try to get in this kind of guy. They're not thinking. Like, I ain't thinking about that. Right. Indiana. They always the first. Indiana, Kentucky. And West Virginia. When they came out for Obama that first time, I was shocked. Yeah, you in the world. Let's see, FanDuel. I don't know which one of these it is. I don't know which one of these it is. FanDuel.
looking for the app. Oh, they give me a video thing. I don't want a video. Mm.
You don't want that.
FanDuel Casino, FanDuel. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, see.
I was trying to do sports.
Got it there.
You see that?
Those are all videos.
FanDuel Sports Network.
It keeps taking me to YouTube, so that's all videos. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Let's see. I do. Probably on. You know, tell.
Sure, look at your app. Yeah, know that.
Yeah, I got all these apps. Got a bunch of apps. I don't even put on. Mm-hmm. There it is. FanDuel. Wow. Not enough external storage. FanDuel network can't be done. Move apps. Content. Huh?
Now, stick it in that. I ain't never heard of that.
Not on TV. On my phone, yeah.
Yeah, on your phone, you don't have to storage. TV.
No apps yet. It says free up storage, but it says no apps installed. What the world? Man.
The dogs is the first time. First of all, him and Kyrie do a lot of first time.
Oh yeah. And they cry babies.
Yeah, they cry back.
Yeah.
That is so good. Person, that person, doing everything. If it's possessive or whatever.
How can I free up space if there's no apps to free up? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that don't make sense.
And that won't even let me get out of it.
That was that FanDuel. Is that the one that says Sports Network?
Mm-hmm.
Should be no balance. Yeah, I don't like it.
Um, and doing that can't be done. Perhaps. Right. I'm trying to do storage. No apps and stuff.
And who are you with? AT&T?
This is on my TV. It's a Hisense TV. I,
You ain't got nothing down, though.
I guess it says I don't have any apps, but I got apps on here.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you got some on there, what, that you did, but you use them.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch on here, but it's a whole bunch. It's a whole bunch I don't use. You know,
Oh, what happened?
well, let's see. Recently opened that. Let's see all apps.
Hey,
Probably because of the election. All the apps that's coming up. I use a time or two. We can take Tubi out.
I like that too.
You do? Okay, well, I'll keep it.
You got some old movies on.
Mm-hmm. I just had to look at it. Oh, God. Let's see this one. The Day channels. What is that? Uninstall.
I keep taking look.
See what?
But what?
He look like he is drunk. He's always, yeah, he's always red faced. You look at him, he looks pale.
Yeah, I've been following.
I know. Okay, let me go back. Let's see. YouTube. Hey, all the rest of them I see. TNT, Ted. Ted, it's like a people present stuff, like somebody might it's like a lecture series. Yeah. People lecture on nuclear warheads or something, say like that. Or they might lecture on, why the earth is green, blue or something. Some of them even lecture on this stupid stuff. And yeah, it's good. You can find some stuff that interest you. Linda's niece was on there.
Did you see that video what I tell you about Trump and the microphone?
Man, I was looking for that and I didn't find it.
They, there's somewhere you could do that.
Yeah, I should be. Hulu, HBO Max, Play Store, Freebie, Fox Sports, Fandango at home. Maybe I can get rid of that if I don't do Fandango. Oh man.
Right? And my that's my calling out.
Oh man, good. No polyps.
No problem.
I think I had like 2.
So I have done with the 5.
Oh, okay. I don't know if he said 5 or 10. Maybe 5.
They told me 5. And that's good.
ESPN.
I said I got a good man.
Oh man, I was feeling it when they did me. Yeah.
When they put you to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
I sure them feeling.
And I was hearing them talk.
Should they put you to sleep?
Mm-hmm. I remember going to sleep. I remember just like phasing out. Like, yeah.
Did you feel it? I mean, did it hurt?
No, it didn't hurt, but it was just like I feel them moving around in here. You know, then I hear them, and I'm hearing them talk, but it's like I couldn't move or something. You know.
I ain't really. Till I woke up. I don't even know when I
I
dropped
told
off.
I told Linda, I said I could feel them moving, and I could hear them too.
So she said, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I probably had to put it on the other TV. I want that down here where I can watch sports, you know, without interruption. I can put it on the phone. So I might end up having right.
I can't do that.
I know. Be like this. Mm-hmm.
I text the front
Mm-hmm.
straight away. The game.
Right. It does. Yeah. But man, I just can't get rid of these Beatles. No.
Got that problem.
Mm-hmm. They're starting to come back.
You know, trying to spray around the baseball.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Maybe the stuff ain't strong enough.
what's you? You said deep.
Deep, yeah.
You know, I use the defense that works for me. If anything gets in there, it's dead for them.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind that.
Let's see. Trying to get rid of some of these tickets I got. The Pacer game tomorrow.
Yeah, I know who they play.
Oh, Orlando.
But Carroll was out for Orlando.
Is it?
Yeah, he's out for a month. He got hurt at the Pacer game, apparently.
Oh, for real?
So, until they were winning them. Boy, they're pretty good with the ring.
Who?
What's his name? The former Pacer. But yeah,
Oh, yeah. He was ready to leave Indiana. I just think Carlisle didn't play him right. Woohoo! She got New York. That's 28 electoral vote.
yeah, he knew he was gonna lose. I don't know why he wasted that on there.
Yeah, but he only needs 102
Yeah,
to claim the White House.
he slowed down a minute.
If she can get California and Texas, that would be great.
That's Pennsylvania.
And Pennsylvania. Yeah, right. I don't see how, though. With just 19 votes. California got 54,
But he got on point.
and Texas got, I think Texas got 40. So that's 94 votes right there.
I don't see her getting sick.
I know, because it's a red state.
Still,
Yeah.
John Packer and all the stuff that he talked about.
Mm-hmm. And maybe 4 more years of this. Just sick. Oh,
Uh,
I said, it's just sickening.
what's it?
The numbers.
What is that?
He got 168,
Uh,
and she got 62. All he needs is 102. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Remember last time Donald Trump was doing it that day,
He wasn't leading by a margin like that, though, was it?
Yeah. I don't know how much the money he had, but it wasn't a small money.
He got 100 vote lead on.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing. You know, they can't blame it on her. They,
No,
it's about the people. They don't want a woman to be president.
that's exactly it. And a black woman, too?
That black woman, they already showed they didn't want Hillary to be president.
Right.
Let's see the white woman. I'm talking
Right.
about this. She should have called and supported deplorable. That did not matter.
Right.
That's just an excuse out to state of my law. Still, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And Donald Trump dog him up.
Donald Trump dog everybody. Uh-oh.